to be precise enough for you to be able to react to it.
No.
Okay, I'm reading the instructions now that I finally found them, and they literally just tell you to follow the customer's movements.
Which is wrong, because if you follow them, you actually play worse than the game's anticipating for you to do. I got applause for not looking at the screen.
Oh my.
I got applause by not looking at the screen and just following the music like an actual person. Oh, that was the last of his chores. I got peace heart, goodness. I got success! From not looking at the screen, do you realize how bad of game design it is when it's easier to play it by not actually following the directions at all?
I looked
That's
up a
pretty
video.
bad.
I looked up a video of it, and you do actually follow the guys.
Not their
When they
timing.
move their arm from one side to the other is when you strum.
That's the thing. I didn't do that, and that's when I actually got the higher rewards for it. I tried doing it that way, but guess what? That's when it was even worse. Like, that's what caused a constant failure.
The first time, it looked like the way, like earlier on, it looked like the way you were following them was you timed your strum to stop when they stopped moving their arms.
That was the, like, third strategy I attempted with it. I tried everything I could possibly think of to actually get the strumming to go in time with the movements, but it doesn't work.
Every time they move is when you strum.
You should be halfway through the
And-
strumming when their arms are moving, because that's
What
when this
the-
actual times up with the music, which is
What
what you're
it
supposed to do.
doesn't, what they don't tell you is that there are some times when you actually have to pause and sit there for a
Well, yeah,
like,
that's part of the music. And they don't move their arms at that time, like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's something that's in the music. That's why it's actually easier to not look at them, because they're just gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, but I looked at the video and it's perfectly synced with them.
It's not. I looked at you must not be looking at the same video that I did, but to get the top reward, you have to not play in sync with them.
But like the video got the top reward.
Trust me when I say it's not that way. The second you would play this, you would understand. It's like really, really, really freaking bad. Their arms move a half a beat off the actual note, and you're supposed to start strumming on the note. That's why it actually worked out a lot better when I just stopped actually looking at the screen, because I actually just started going purely on the music, and everything got 10 times better than it was. I messed up the timing a little bit on the last very, 10% of the song, but the actual, song consistently stayed upbeat for the rest of it, because I was able to just play the music and not have to worry about their arm movements. So basically, it's the programming of the arms that's completely wrong here. The thing that they needed to do that would have actually made all the difference is make their arms go slower, and actually have them start moving on beat instead of half a beat off. That's the big thing that's going on, is that their arms are half a beat off, and it makes a big difference. For the amount of times I just played this, I can very much confirm that. Let's just move on. That was complete garbage.
Okay, I'm paying really close attention to this video now.
Apparently I can't call my bird at night. Apparently I can't call my bird at night. Poor sleeping bird. There's a new chandelier.
I read that.
It doesn't have anything on top of it, at least.
Okay, looking at the video carefully, they are definitely off when they're doing the faster swinging.
Yeah, like you can see their arms trying to wave to the beat, but the second the first fast note comes up, their arms are now off beat permanently for the rest of the song.
Yeah, the harp is not capable of going as fast as their arms at that moment. It doesn't look like.
It is. It's just that it's what it will sound like instead of an actual harp is like the motion controls fart when you try to do that. It's really bad. Like, it is really genuinely terrible.
I mean, he does say to use, like, wide sweeps, so I guess you're supposed to interpret that as, like, don't try to do really quick motions, but still.
Yeah, you do actually have to... you do have to actually, like, do it slow and steady, because if you do quick ones, then it just dies.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it as quickly as their arms move and still succeed.
Basically, I want to go up to the people who programmed this, as well as the people who wrote the script for the instructions, and punch them in the face. Because they did a really bad job.
Yeah. I'm just trying to understand the particulars of how awful this is.
It's really, really bad.
Because understanding the particulars of awful things is something that interests me, apparently.
Well, if ever you play this game and get to this minigame, you will curse its name. Because it's like...
I remember, this reminds me a little bit of, like, Twilight Princess had a minigame that involved balancing, like, the Wii remote to roll a ball around on a board or something like that.
Oh, God. You know...
And I think I managed it, like, relatively easily compared to... I think I remember Kit complaining about it a lot.
All I know is I'm gonna play a much more relaxing minigame to quickly relieve some stress.
Is it Hyrule Warriors?
No, but I am tempted to switch games, but I'm just going to throw some pumpkins in the shed.
Can you throw pumpkins at the guys in the crowd?
Sadly, no. I can only throw pumpkins at the waitress. And she was doing her part. Like, she was right on beat. There's nothing wrong with her performance. In fact, her performance was the only way in which I could get that done, because I had to do it to the music, because there's no other way that you could possibly time that correctly.
Well, at least it's finally resolved.
Here's 50 rupees for your hard work. There we go.
It's kind of funny that you find balancing pumpkins relaxing, because I think people hate this part too.
That is like a stupidly easy minigame because it doesn't involve motion controls in any fashion.
It just reminds me of that stuff that happens in Yoshi's Story in some parts, but a lot easier looking.
I feel like I'm gonna have to put, like, an annotation during that section. It's like, please skip ahead to avoid suffering an hour of that, or however long I was trying that bullshit.
You should probably say, please skip ahead to the part where I throw my controller at the wall, and then skip ahead again to...
How loud of a thump was that, anyways?
It was pretty audible. I think it was funnier when you were, like, just yelling and it sounded like you literally exploded.
I punched the microphone, and thankfully I have a hard fist, so that hasn't left any... Yeah, the mark's already gone. I can feel it somewhat, but, you know, I just punched the top of a solid microphone. It's no big deal.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Oh dear God, save the game. I love how I watched the video and even that didn't do anything. The only thing that... the only thing that actually did anything was the smart thing of just timing into the music and nothing more. Screw the customers. I looked away from the screen and all problems were solved. You know you have a problem when the one key direction they give you is the thing that you purposely ignore because it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
This dungeon better put me in a better mood about this game, or we'll see if it gets finished.
It's a water dungeon, so good luck with that.
Oh boy, swimming motion controls, here we go.
People have been saying that this one's pretty good, but this game leaves me with a bit of doubt.
Attitude not appreciated.
Oh, what did he do? I missed it.
He's been snarking for the past 2 hours.
Oh. So have we.
I know, but speed-related snarking.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right. He said it's about time Pink caught up at some point. Because she was waiting for you to catch up to him so he could play along and backseat game, I guess?
Oh no, I'm taking things slower because it's my first time playing the game.
Impossible. Also because there was some bullshit.
There was definitely some bullshit. Oh, the stream will probably end shortly after we finish the dungeon. Either that or I'll play a different game. One of the two.
Either that or you'll be annoyed at the dungeon and stop.
I'm back. What'd I miss? I had to go take care of some dogs.
Dogs?
The neighbors had to run off to go to another state and didn't have time to set up dog care, so it's me.
Oh. Well, at least you're good with animals.
Yeah. And they're afraid of me, which makes it really easy.
Scary lady, why are you so big?
I like walk up to their front porch and the dogs are in the window going, "Oh my god, bark, 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 bark." And I open the door and they're like, "Oh, shit, she actually came in.
So there's thorns on the bottom of these lily pads, and they're apparently really solids, really solids, because I can't move through them. I had to go under them.
What you missed is Pink silencing Wolf Link temporarily, at least.
Uh-oh.
He's had a seriously bad attitude going on for the past little while. Where's my shield? I thought I equipped that like 5 times by now.
He's been complaining about how Pink's been playing too slow because he wanted to play along and he was ahead, or something like that.
Wow. Yeah, people are allowed to play games at their own pace. News at 11.
Especially when it's their first time playing the game.
News at 11 or whenever they feel like it. Chompy is definitely someone who knows about playing games at her own pace, and I don't mean that insultingly, even though it probably sounded like it.
It sounds like it, but I've accepted that I'm on
So who
Area
likes
3-4 of Persona Q at 42 hours.
So who likes gross spiders?
Nobody.
I don't really like gross spiders.
Because these are some pretty gross spiders when you stab them in the butt.
Oh, they're not that gross. I've seen worse in video games.
Yeah.
And in pictures of Australia.
I think I'm at 3-4 in Persona Q also. I haven't played in a little while.
Is this a new type of key door? Strike the gemstone pointing in 4 directions wisely. The way will open for one who knows the temple's secret order. It's 4 things. I could probably figure this out by trial and error.
That's still quite a few combinations.
Man, that's like... No, it's not. It's just like 12.
I would like to reiterate that I almost guessed it immediately. Oops!
Well,
I almost guessed it. If I just hit the 4th stone instead of hitting a second one once the second time, I would have actually guessed that on the first try.
It just took you 2. Maybe Does that have anything to do with the order of the... No, never mind. There are only three things in the thing that you were...
Whoa! I just found out what the speed upgrade does on the beetle.
Makes it have a speed boost?
Speed up! Charge! This thing's pretty fast.
I'm gonna check how many hours I have in Persona Q.
So, that was certainly a door obstacle. Yes, it was.
Where does the game tell you how to do that, though?
I don't know, but I almost feel bad for, like, accidentally guessing.
Almost, but not quite.
So I had to make up for that atrocity of video games somehow.
Revenge against the game.
It's like, this is what you get, game. This is what you get. I'm just gonna say screw you to your puzzle and you give me the option of just brute forcing.
Currently, I have 30 hours in Persona Q. I think I just got to that floor and I haven't done much. I've only explored 12% of it.
I wonder what happens if we poke this spider in the butt with our beetle.
Have you done much in the Velvet Room? Because I spent a very long time there.
I tend to forget, and then when I start getting, like, you have too many personas messages, I end up screwing around in there for a few hours and then sometimes not always really accomplishing anything.
Yeah, I rarely accomplish things because I'm like, I want this ability to go on another thing. And then I realize that nothing I can make can have that ability.
I only accomplish things in the Velvet Room if I convince myself that it's okay to use personas that are equipped on someone already. Because, like, I'm worried that I'll end up not having a persona to fit the role that I have them for at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's better when I just, like, de-equip all of them and combine them until I have enough personas for the amount of people that I use.
There we go, that's what I wanted to do. I'm using the forces of gravity!
Yay, gravity!
Also,
Graviga.
what level is your party?
I think 38 is my maximum.
See, this looks like the way I'm supposed to be going, so let's go the other way first.
I think most of my characters are 40.
Swimming controls! They're not that horrible, but they are very confusing when trying to also steer the camera.
So I have less game time, more levels, on a lower difficulty, at a lower battle speed.
I don't understand how I work.
This is some sort of weird math problem here.
If two choppies play around the same time for
I'm not quite identical to Chompy, but I'm close sometimes.
Swimming controls mixed with the camera are weird.
It could be worse. You could be playing your harp underwater.
Yeah, let's not talk about the harp.
You could be basket weaving underwater.
Why couldn't I have just conducted that song? That's just beat. My glorious prize for all that is.
Is it over?
It's over.
It's Mike. Your prize
Did
is
you win?
I won by not looking at the screen, thus following none of the game's directions.
She also punched the microphone and threw her controller at the wall.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Okay.
Yeah, like clearly
I have lost track of time.
I literally beat it by just not listening to anything it said, other than making sure to do sweeping motions, which is what you're supposed to do with the harp every single time you play it anyway, so that's just default.
So what did you get for that?
Piece of heart.
Also, you're done with the tasks for them because you paid off the chandelier and they bought a new one.
Yes, I did.
Don't worry, Pink. Even if you can't understand bad minigames, you're still apparently our sensei.
See, what really bothers me is that Sensei is what Teddy calls you in Persona 4, and he's annoying.
Well, you know, it fits the bill.
It fits, yeah.
Fits the bill.
And I guess that whenever we talk about this particular person, they end up getting verbally abused, which is also
Which is also what Teddy does.
So this person is
Wait a
basically
minute.
Teddy now.
These are hooks like the hook shot from Wind Waker.
Oh yeah.
Please don't tell me we're gonna have a whole hook shot grappling hook shot thing going on again. That was weird.
Seraphic Cat, I may or may not be alright.
So many options.
No, not really. They're only holding one ability, which is, you know...
Oh man, I think I found the thing that's supposed to tell me which way to hit the switch.
Is it underwater?
Oh, no, never mind. It just has a blue thing that shows down.
Apparently there is some sort of switch similar to that later that you cannot brute force, I think someone said. Not in this dungeon, in the game.
That would make me a little bit sad, because if it's a combination lock, then brute forcing should always be possible.
Maybe it's a combination lock that's like 32 different things or something.
Maybe it's made of electricity.
Oh, there's just a... Oh no!
Oh yeah, maybe if you do it wrong it hurts you or something.
I was caught in their cutting trap!
Or kills you.
I was caught within their cutting trap! Look at this cutting trap. There's a silver rupee just right the heck there. I think
Wait.
if I accurately aim my spin swim, I might be able to do this.
Wait, no, Teddy calls you sensei? I guess it's other people who call you senpai?
Yeah, you're the senpai to people who are younger than you. Because that's how hierarchy goes. But, like, you understand personas really quickly, and so Teddy's like, oh my gosh, you're a sensei, because I can't call you by your name, because that you get to input it yourself.
Yeah. That
And
sort
then
of thing.
Yosuke is just like, well, why can't I be sensei?
There's a line in Persona Q where, like, Junpei realizes that they are technically older than the Persona 4 people because of the time gap, and wants everyone to call him senpai, and I think Naoto says something like, you're older than me, but you're not my senpai. Senpai.
Oh god.
And he just does, like, that shocked reaction thing that he does.
I love Junpei so much.
I like that.
Maybe this is the thing. Carved into the green statues are inscriptions of gratitude. They reveal the secret order in this temple. Oops about that!
What? Secret order? Are you gonna have to input that order more than once? Do you remember the
First
order
the
you
back,
did?
then the rear, then the back of the right hand, then finally the back of the left hand.
That sounds like a mess. That translates to something really easy.
Yeah, now that I know what the order is, it's trying to describe the position of your hand in relation to the thing you're hitting.
I was probably saying senpai wrong a lot, or senpai, or whatever I was saying.
It's senpai.
What was I saying, though? I forget already.
I don't know.
This looks like a water release switch. I don't know if I want to do this.
Turn the game off before it gets confusing.
Master, I have taken the liberty to confirm that the door is located at the uppermost section of this statue. The lock is unfamiliar to me.
Maybe Fi should have explained the harp minigame.
She would go into enough grotesque detail of roboticness that that might have actually worked. It's like, pay no attention to the people flailing their hands. Just listen to the music.
Oh, ceiling. If you want to make fun of games saying something about the rear, let me just direct you to a chrono. Let me just direct you to a Chrono Cross screenshot that I remembered I have. Once I find it.
Oh no, not a slightly bigger Stalfos!
Yeah, Dark Souls is also good because of it.
You walk over and you're like, oh, look, a message hint. I wonder what it'll say. And it says, try tongue butthole.
No,
you
it
go,
says...
really?
No, it says invisible wall ahead.
Brute forcing is definitely my solution to this game, by the way.
I think 90% of the time the messages in Dark Souls tell you that there's an illusionary wall where there isn't.
Oh no, guys, he has 4 swords. Whatever am I going to do? Definitely not the exact same thing.
And there is that Chrono Cross.
So he's fucking very laid back.
says respect my behind.
Ow! Okay, this guy does a lot of freaking damage if you let him.
I already forget what that means. I think it means you need to push something from the back in that room.
Okay, that thing's death animation was quite cute. You'll enjoy that one.
So, a skeleton with 4 arms has a cute death animation?
Yeah.
It's Looney Tunes.
I think you're on par with me now, Chunk. I don't know how you've caught up.
For what?
The delay.
Oh. Well, that would be you catching up by the slow decay of your computer as you watch the stream.
I forgot to make a joke about calling Chompy Chompai instead because of the Japanese honorific stuff.
Oh.
You got the whip?
The what? Whip?
Whip?
Excuse me, but what?
Is this Kirby now?
Welcome to the Castlevanias?
That looks like a children's toy version of a whip.
It looks gummy.
It's very specific about its whipping, too. We'll have to try this out on enemies.
So this is why they want you to wear the wrist strap.
Come on, whip it? Whip it good?
Whip it motion controls, I guess.
I'm very much perplexed by this dungeon
This looks
item.
like this dungeon item could be fun, but it really depends on how well it works.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely be trying that out, just to get a feel to see.
I hope that it doesn't suck, because I think we've had enough terrible for today.
Oh my god. This game.
So wait, this is the actual dungeon now, definitely.
Yeah, we are actually in the dungeon now, after hours of preamble. Let's see.
For a water dungeon, this doesn't have water dungeon gimmicks so much, which is good. And it's not got like a generic water dungeon color scheme either, I don't think.
Look for the key that lies beneath the earth. Well, that's very direct. Fine, no! Based on the patterns we have seen so far, I believe the key mentioned on the stone marker is the key required to unlock the device ahead of us. No shit!
Fucking shit! Oh my god!
Can we just turn her off?
Maybe you can use the whip to strangle her?
Oh, that would be lovely. I wish we could.
She's probably into that, though.
Master, do it harder.
Just in complete flat robotic monotone.
There doesn't appear to be any way to actually go down these water spouts, so I had to jump to the very bottom of the room just to get there.
Harder,
you
better,
could try and
faster,
land
stronger.
on one of the other water spouts.
I could, but you're asking a lot of precision when you can't steer your jump. Link very much suffers from Belmont syndrome. Once he jumps, there's no going back.
It's not so much that he suffers from Belmont syndrome, it's that a lot of protagonists ignore gravity and momentum.
Yes.
What is Belmont syndrome?
You can't move after you jump into the air.
Is that really a
just keep
Belmont
going.
thing?
I
It
tried
just
to
makes
use
me think of Ghosts and Goblins instead.
I tried to use the sailcloth, guys, but the sailcloth only is able to be used when it wants to be used.
Okay.
Oh crap, we do have a raising and lowering water level gimmick.
Oh. I spoke too soon.
I didn't mind that in Link Between Worlds, cause
Actually,
your brain is already conditioned to deal with it from the game's main gimmick.
I don't think we have that so much as it was
That's true.
Perspective screw. There's a second door halfway up the room.
Oh.
Ow.
I mean, raising and lowering the water level isn't automatically bad. It's just it tends to be used in annoying ways.
Fire is undoubtedly what I would label the worst character in the game of Hyrule Warriors.
I don't think people would agree with that.
Like,
That's only because they don't know how to use Zant yet.
yeah. So I figured out everybody else, and unless one of the villain characters that I haven't played yet are worse, she easily is the weakest, most worthless character in the game to me.
I only played her a little bit, but I thought it was fun, but I didn't really try the harder stuff in the games.
Yeah, she's alright in terms of, like, entertainment value. It's just that her actual power is terrible.
Yeah, when you're on a time limit to defeat something big, she just doesn't have the.
It's because
guys. Can't punch the income.
Kitu-kun!
I think maybe the reason that Fi is weak in Hyrule Warriors is because playing as Fi is like using the not pointy part of a sword to attack something. Like literally.
Come on, whip it! Whip that little pad over! Yeah, I caught on to your dungeon gimmick, you gimmick. Now I can whip that switch! Oh, there's the messing with the water. Must you play the puzzle solved sound every single time game?
It's howdy water temple time.
I get you missed an hour of suffering.
You missed the bullshit. Harp minigame.
Oh. Let me play you the song, my people.
Let me play the song, my people, in which the actual instructions actually don't tell you how to play the game properly.
Wildly strum until it works.
My solution ended up being to cease looking at the screen because the on-screen help actually hurts.
And punch the microphone.
And punch the microphone.
And throw the Wiimote.
I got pretty damn pissed. Because I was trying to play as the game told me to, and it was just terrible.
Yeah, the game tells you to follow the rhythm of the NPCs, but as soon as they start moving their arms quickly, everything gets thrown off.
Yeah, they go offbeat for the rest of the song, which is just like infuriating to anybody who plays music.
I love that Link can just spiral out of the water like a freaking torpedo.
He's a dolphin.
For Zora.
I'm glad I got here for this dungeon because I think not to like ratchet it up or anything, but I think the dungeon boss of this dungeon is one of the most clever in all Zelda games.
People have been saying that this is one of the best dungeons in the game, I think.
Ooh, the whip can cheat. I like the whip. I can cheat.
So I gotta ask, is that the first level Sacred Shield?
It's the second one.
I remember its bar being atrociously tiny.
It's the second level one, because she was able to upgrade it immediately, but she was one material short of upgrading it to maximum immediately.
What material was that?
I forget what it was called.
It was the Yang.
Yeah, it was the Dust Relics.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that...
Okay, I think I like the whip. The whip
blue thing at the end of it.
It's what it uses to latch onto things.
Oh, it's more like a flail.
It's the Chozo technology on the end.
It also completely does 0 damage, which makes it a little bit sad. I cannot be a Belmont today.
It stuns the enemies, I guess.
Yes.
Maybe you can upgrade it to do damage?
I hope so.
I don't remember if you can.
Oh, it's a biggin!
So, I guess I have Chompy to thank for letting me rediscover desktop dungeons, because that's pretty... The only thing... it is big. The only thing I don't like about it is that it makes you think.
I
found that I was actually quite happy with the thinkiness of it, even late at night. It helps me get tired faster, and really... Yeah. If you have me to thank, then you have Seraphicat to thank, because he got it for me.
Seraphicat. Thanks, Seraph. Is he here?
Let's draw Triforce, guys!
It hasn't been updated in quite a while, hasn't it? I mean, there was the goat upgrade, or...
Oh no, she's drawing a Triforce again.
I remember this.
Oh wow, that's a really bad Triforce.
I tried so hard to draw rupees, and it's always like, did you mean a heart? God dang it, no! I want to be rich.
Yeah, that was a really bad try. My first one actually came out pretty good. That one, I don't know. That one...
Kotanga.
Can you just draw a triangle, or do you have to do the whole Triforce?
You do the whole Triforce. Also, the reason why that's so hard that time is because...
It gave you hearts?
It gives you hearts if you get something it doesn't recognize, but the
reason why that one... To draw a heart.
The reason why that one came out so poorly was because, for some reason, the game was reading the center of the screen as, like, far up and to the left, because this thing decalibrated itself all the time.
It looked like you were trying to draw a Star Trek symbol more than
Do is just try to draw random things that don't mean anything and see what happens.
The thing is, you only get one try on each sigil thing. But yeah, I was eternally trying to make myself rich off of those things It's always like, heart.
Help! Dark Soul Archers!
So, have you guys seen the brain training speedrun where they don't write the answers?
Yeah,
they just
they
draw like Nintendo mascots and stuff.
Yeah.
And it still counts. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And it's really funny just to see, like, the random crap appear, and there's like, oh, 19, nice. Right answer.
Nuts. I was hoping that would actually work, but it didn't.
I guess it's not really a real speed run so much as it is, look what we can do to this game.
Yeah.
It's a task thing.
Okay, duly noted. You just get thrown off of that immediately.
Yeah, but if it was tasks and they, like, wanted to actually go the fastest, they would, you know, just draw the numbers.
Yeah.
But oh. Right.
Help! Help, archers!
I don't think I ever actually got the Hylian shield in this game. I settled for the sacred one.
I don't know if Pink can handle that much glory.
Love how
playing a wooden tramp shield though.
I was wearing the wooden shield for a while, yeah.
Well, the thing is, if you actually, like, care about what element is in what, the wooden is the most durable shield as long as there's no fire, and reverse for electricity for the iron shield.
Man, do I seriously have to go on the ground so I can target this thing and whip it? I can't even whip it from here. Come on, let me whip it. I want to whip it! Why can't I whip it?
Have you played Desktop Dungeons?
No. Is it good? I don't know. Dungeon roguelike things scare me.
It's more like Puzzle Minesweeper instead of an actual roguelike.
Ugh, well, I don't like Minesweeper, so rip and pepperoni.
I don't think it's much like Minesweeper, and I love Minesweeper.
I mean, like,
well,
the dungeon...
But it's got the same sort of deliberateness to it, yeah.
£12. Jeez,
12
does it
pound?
make you cups of tea and freaking
Man.
massage your feet and all that shit as well? Cause
Fine, I'll do this the way the game intends me to do it.
oh, damn.
I'm pretty sure I got it for 99 cents at some point.
Really? Okay, I'm not. I ain't even. You can wait.
I was trying to do some sort of cool chain whipping action, but it just wouldn't let me. I had to do
It
it the
must-
dumb way.
Did Seraphicat seriously pay full price for that for you? Jeez.
I think it was during the Christmas times.
Oh, it must have been like 99 cents at that point.
But that game is so relaxed. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna puzzle some shit and figure shit out.
I couldn't really.
The very,
figure it out.
like, because it's really hard. You have to use absolutely everything in the dungeon to win, usually. And it's like, okay, here's the boss. Let's set everything I have on fire just for a few tiny extra points of attack that maybe will let me win the dungeon.
Every time I thought I had it, I didn't, and it just seemed like it
Sometimes
taking too much time.
the good thing is that sometimes a dungeon is unwinnable, so you don't have to like hate yourself too much.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know what to do about the goat bosses that have triple the normal attack damage and spell resist.
Hey, I got.
That flushed down the drain.
That's
I
why.
need to deal with the Corgi. I'll be.
That's why, Chompy, that I said that the goat or the warlords are kind of cheating, because I just cast death resist over and over and over until
Yeah.
I killed the guy. Only warlords can do that, and only if you have a steady supply of mana potions.
And if you have steady supply of mana potions, you get a steady supply of attack boosts, because
Yeah,
warlords are great.
warlords are pretty good. It's kind of crazy how all of them play completely differently, even within the same class archetype.
Well, it's beetle time. Let's do this. Gotta snip some ropes. I swear, I use this beetle more than anything else.
Yeah, they really seemed to want to make it a fixture of this game for some reason.
Do you like this? Well, get used to it, because
We have
Wait,
some
no.
ups, little beetle.
Because the only other ranged thing I have right now is a slingshot.
You still don't have the... No,
oh my
I guess
god,
you...
I got impaled on the shit.
Let me go down the hole.
I like how... I love the mechanic of recalling the thing by it essentially just saying, Evan, I'm out.
Give me that key! That key is mine, not yours!
Did Link get something so he can dolphin dive, or...
Yeah,
I think it's like the water dragon's forehead scale or something.
Okay.
Well, we found the boss key. Fine, though. Master, I have some important information that I am certain you will want to hear. There is a large treasure chest in that area. No shit! There is an 85% probability it contains the key that will open the door we observed at the top of the stone statue. Once again, Fi! No shit!
I'm sorry, Master, I do not have the ability to process fecal matter. What? Oh, she's not familiar with the shit.
Get it. Alright, I picked it up.
Like,
Damn.
this is only the 4th dungeon we played game. I think I recognize what the boss key chest looks like.
The next partner's gonna be Tingle. Make up for this.
Now that we've spent half our time in the sewers... this dungeon has a sewer system. I don't know how to feel about this.
That's so the yucky water can go away from the good water.
It's
more like...
So is this dungeon good? Is this the one that everyone likes?
This is the one that everyone likes. It's because the aesthetic of the dungeon and the mechanics of it are pretty interesting.
He's just gonna get around the really screwy swimming controls.
Like, I don't think Pink has even experienced the quote other half of the dungeon too much yet. She just saw a peek of it right there.
That's a good job, Link. You dive on that lily pad. You dive on that lily pad like a champ.
I like how Link has no animation for when he torpedoes onto the land. So he just no. That wasn't the torpedo. That was a roll. But when he torpedoes onto land, he's just instantly walking again. Like, so weird.
You should have like, what's that game where like, oh I know. So you know in Banjo-Kazooie when you like beat dive too far and then you like flail around for like a minute. He's one of those animals.
He needs to like get on the floor and flap like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob.
No, Chubby, no.
Those lily pads are pretty hard for lily pads. I don't have any feel to them. They're just rock solid.
Rock solid.
Spy's just sitting there crossing her non-existent arms. So, have you figured out this dungeon yet, or do you need some of my non-helpful advice again?
Oh my god, I want to strangle her so badly. She's been being really obnoxious today. Let's not forget about douse for this, douse for that, douse for some of this. Don't forget to douse for that. Are you sick of dowsing yet? Because go douse for this thing. Is this the map? Holy crap, we actually got the map within the first 15 minutes of the dungeon this time.
Really? Because I feel like I've been here an hour already.
Do E.T. Chompy.
No, it's an awful game.
Yeah. Context and what is it?
That is really small.
But it's not because that's what Kit said. Like there's 2-part.
Yeah, there's a first floor and a basement.
Yeah, but it's got a gimmick. Yeah.
I wonder if I can shield bash these things
big.
fireballs.
I'm pretty sure you need to whip them because whip.
Well, that's whipping them. Alright.
I mean, their tail needs to be, like, You need to get them tail.
I'm on fire.
Master, maybe you should roll some crap, I don't know. Its tail is very obviously oh, you're on fire.
Like, oh, I'm on fire. That's most unfortunate. Well, that looks unpleasant. That looks frankly unpleasant. I'm not sorry.
Who designs a bird like this?
Somebody who has...
Obviously not normal.
Somebody who really doesn't like birds.
Yeah, really. I want a bird that you can drag it down to the ground, stab it in the fucking back.
What was that squeak?
I don't know.
Please don't tell me it was your cat yawning. That'd be so cute!
Poor Mike. Oh man, I love how depth perception's getting me hit by those pufferfish every single time. I just want to like do my spin dash into them, but I keep on screwing up and doing it too late. Because I can't tell that they're that close, man! The swimming in this is just something else.
Maybe that's why you couldn't do it in Ocarina, because it would have been impossible. Wait, can you swim in Ocarina?
Not really, no.
Dive? Sorta.
You could dive or walk on the floor.
Yeah, I remember that.
Link holds the sword like he's really unsure about everything.
That's probably just the fault of how I'm holding the controller.
You don't swim in Wind Waker either, really, do you?
No.
No.
You'll drown almost immediately.
Link's allergic to salt water.
Link, stop diving onto the lily pad. That can't be good for your face.
Sure do a Majora's Mask, though.
Yep.
And that's essentially how the controls feel in this game. That was a good jump right there, Link. That was a good running jump. You ran and jumped so good right there, Link. You definitely managed to jump onto that lily pad. I jumped too early, I realize, but it still looked really stupid.
Hello, I'm back. I missed something hilarious, apparently.
Don't jump too early, kids.
I can't even describe it a bit in words. She got architectured at something.
Just kind of flailed off the lily pads.
Yeah.
Somebody...
That looked like an easily doable jump, though.
It really was. But I did it a little too early, so the game was confused. Gotta work on that whip accuracy of yours there, Whip. Because even though you have to flick your wrist to actually whip the whip, you have no control over where it actually goes. Look at my whip bird. Look at my whip bird. Now come over here so I can stab you.
Hey, Portal 2, 75% now.
Who?
Portal 2. You know that game that also has co-op?
Paul.
Portal 2.
Oh.
Poor Mike.
Paul 2.
So there's someone out there who hasn't done the co-op.
Poor Mike.
Doesn't Chompy own it, though?
Mm-hmm.
Aha! I knew there'd be one more little spider. Come here! Ow.
I see you have the enormous net now.
Yeah, I got that, like, last stream. It's most amusing in its giantness. Take that, spider! You can just totally cheat with the beetle. I really wish they'd stop putting spider on these vine climbing parts, though. It's really quite annoying. What's in the box? 20 whole rupees! I'm so happy they're still putting these in treasure chests in dungeons.
Buy yourself some shoes. I really like how Link dangles in this game. He must have incredible arm strength to be able to dangle like that.
I just like his whole flailing off in one direction when you leap.
Oh, what happened to Impa last time? I remember it happening, but I forget.
She almost got exploded by him, but she's still a Zelda. Also,
okay.
we made fun of her, and she realized that she done got called
Oh yeah,
out.
am I late?
Am I late?
What?
I insulted him in return for her insulting me earlier, and she kind of had a comeback for it because we were snappy, and she realized we were right.
Wait, you actually can, like canonically insult her in that game?
Yep.
I forgot.
She's like, Link! And I'm all like, am I late? And she's just like, that moment, gasp!
Front to my pursuit.
I think she says ... No, you're right on time. Actually.
Yeah, that if
Impa takes no sass.
well, she does say that, but after an expression of, oh my god, did he really just say that?
Well, the person playing this game right now is a dick.
I'm pulling game, but
I'd be pissed off too if Impa was like, you know, you're too big for your britches, youngin.
apparently I can't pull this thing hard enough yet.
You need the iron boots.
I just let the whip stay there for a while, and apparently that was the solution. Like, it worked! I didn't do anything differently, all I did was just kind of leave the whip there for a while.
Apparently it's like, fine. Evidently someone anemic is playing this game. That's
I'm confused, game. I'm very confused by what you're trying to pull here. I think it's fairly safe to say that this game is very inconsistent in how it interprets motion controls.
God dang, yes. It's just motion controls, alright? Yeah, we get it. Every day. Motion controls.
Well, you know, it keeps on doing things that warrants me bringing it up again.
Does
I'm
it
just
really
imagining a game where you have to try to use motion controls.
Motion
Motion
camel.
Motion camel.
Motion camel.
I'm imagining a game where you have to use motion controls to smoke weed. No.
Smoke weed. What?
Because you said every day.
Oh,
Yeah, smoke weed every day. Yeah, that one.
420. It's
Oh man, this cat is just too good. I hear her snoring, and I try to get close to her. As soon as I stand up, she wakes up and goes, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Stay away
Hey,
from me.
what are you doing? I'm a cat.
What you doing, huh?
what you doing?
Hey,
You
Preventing
feeding
me,
me?
What?
tormenting me.
you want to use my bed here? Huh? Is that it?
Gangsta cat. Welcome to the sewer portion of the dungeon, where everything's spooky and evil. Oh, zombie boss goblins, okay.
Oh man.
This is what yucky water does to you, kids. So don't drink the yucky water.
Okay, they come back forever, so let's just be on our way then.
How did you figure that out in like 10 seconds?
Because they got back up, and they got right back up.
I'm pretty sure you can kill them with the Fatal Strike, though. Think.
Well, let's find out if he gives me an option to do one. That is accurate. That's the only way you can kill them.
Someone said, is your cat Gardieled?
No, my cat is not Gardieled, nor is it Garmeeled.
By
Dark-
someone, you mean
Dark
that
affair.
one person.
Yeah, just someone, though. I do think that zombie goblins keep
I think Garfield would be better if he was a gangster cat like
Garfield.
that. If he spoke like
Hey,
that.
Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
John!
You
Give
want
me
my
some of that food. Give me some of that lasagna.
You on my table, Odie? Let me show you what we do to people around here that get on my table. Shut.
You haven't paid your lasagna taxes. You know what happens when you don't pay your lasagna taxes. I ask one simple thing from you people, and that is to pay me a certain amount of lasagna every week in order to not avoid getting whacked.
I think
This
we've
is
moved
why
from
I
Jersey
hate
to
Mondays.
Mafia.
That just reminds me of the Mafia Piantas in Dowsing Your Door.
Those are
And
so
those-
good.
Why did they stop making good games after that one?
Because Nintendo's allergic to personality.
Nintendo found the weird corner of their office where these games were being made. And told them to stop.
No, they just asked him to crank up the weirdness and didn't let them say no. You're gonna make a game where every action is governed by a consumable item. That sounds frustrating and annoying. Do it and make it like with incongruous Mario objects, like a giant fan or some crap. I don't know.
I think one of the things about that game that annoys me the most, like beyond the gameplay, is that it changes the Paper Mario universe into everyone acknowledging that they are paper all the time.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
Jolonzo, the jellyfish.
It was an art style. It doesn't mean... I mean, it does get a few funny things out of it, like a bunch of toads stacked up and shoved in a drawer.
That is not a rupee. Okay, apparently that was a rupee. Okay, game. Okay. That's apparently a rupee, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that Picasso's removed ear?
What? What? Okay, it took that for a rupee? A break.
What did you draw? Like an intricate, perfect rupee with like maximum detail? That sounds like a good comic, though.
Damn, the flow.
Gemstone shines within the eyes. Strike it to shut the mouth. Goddamn flow.
What? Oh.
I was reading.
What's the joke?
Okay, gooey water blows up bombs immediately. Good to know. This place looks highly unsettling.
Are you trying to bomb water? Is that what I'm looking at here?
Well, you never know. There could be something behind the waterfall.
That's not how that works.
Cat, thanks for getting Chompy into Desktop Dungeon and coincidentally reminding me that I had it and that it was fun, even though it takes brain power to play.
Oh hey! Gooey water apparently makes me suffer like red bubbles do. When you're cursed, you can't use your sword because you're cowardly!
Why the heck does this topic, could Sonic the Hedgehog have been done on the SNES, have like 442 replies?
Yes. Move on? That would be my response.
Yes or no, move on would be the...
Oops! That was the wrong button!
Well, obviously the answer's no, because the SNES didn't have blast prostitution. Yeah.
Blast prostitutes.
God dang it. Did the same people who wrote Hunipop write this other game, Hyperdimension Neptunia 2?
Oh no. I don't think so, but...
Look at that. Get that screenshot.
Yeah, that's not Hunipop writing, but...
Okay, that was definitely not the intended way to do that, but I'll take it.
I think I recognize these characters from the brief reading of an LP of this that I did.
Who is Red supposed to be?
I don't know if she's supposed to be anything, but she's pretty convinced that she's supposed to marry you.
Oh.
Even this,
Who is
like...
you?
You as in, like, the...
Oh, is this like a dating sim game?
No, it's not a dating sim game. It just involves Red being a very confused, childish person who doesn't care about gender roles. I don't even remember who the you is in this situation.
No! Treadmill of Doom! Treadmill of Doom!
I don't think everyone in that game is supposed to be a system.
Or developer, or
anything. Sometimes there are just characters.
I like how Link's like, yeah, I'm gonna jump on that.
This dungeon doesn't look like a water dungeon anymore.
Yeah, that's because it's actually interesting. Link's getting his exercise now.
I don't think this is what the intended solution was. I think we might be in trouble. Let's just go for it! Oh, we ran out of stamina. This is gonna hurt!
Oh man, I can't wait to see what happens in 10 seconds. Link gets shoved into a blender and it
This is gonna hurt!
Wait, what? You could have at least aimed for the not spiky part.
I tried to, but it really screws with your momentum.
He bounced off it like the entire wall was spring-loaded and just forgot to do that.
I'm pretty sure I can cheese this, though. I just need to have my stamina when I go over there. Doing this the wrong way. Oh, wow. Never mind. There's like some sort of force in which you cannot compete with. Purple's game!
If you get to the end, Fi comes out and it's like, Master, I don't think you should be doing it this way, and then you just...
No, she never actually has any helpful advice. So, I have a question, Shag.
Yeah.
How the heck is Aurelia from this Borderlands game? How is she Hammerlock's sister when they've got like 100% different skin tone? And yeah, you know, like, yeah, that's my question.
Wow.
She's rich and she paid for plastic surgery?
Is that, I mean, is that the answer?
I know that she's ridiculously rich.
No.
So I'm going to assume that that's the answer to any question you have about her. Is that
That was
she's
so
rich.
close. One more time.
Like on the Borderlands Twitter, she was giving financial advice that was just silly.
So does she start at a high level and with like?
She starts at level 1, but she starts with 2 purple guns and like $32,000.
That's weird.
I think the worst part about Aurelia is that you can tell NPCs are using generic responses.
Oh, for her.
Yeah, instead of like character-specific ones.
Okay, let's
Hi,
actually
player.
go the direction that they're intending me to go.
like there's a bit where like one of the first major characters you meet, Janie Springs, has the line that's like, oh, by the way, character-specific thing. But for Aurelia, she's just like, good luck out there, Vault Hunter. I'm like, god damn it. What is this, Borderlands 2? God.
Yeah, this is the same engine.
Well, I mean, in like pre-sequel, otherwise, she has different characters are more specifically addressed.
I think it's funny that the 2 archetypes, ice and sniping, that you want to address the third. Like, let's just shove some random archetypes into Cruella de Vil, who somehow Hammerlock.
Okay.
She's not really Cruella de Vil. She's just ridiculously.
No, I'm just
She looks a little.
judging based on her appearance.
That's
Like-
the second. I think I can pretty much safely say at this point that the way in which you deal with those is to wait a bit before lifting again, because that's worked twice now. If you do it too fast, it won't actually trigger in the right direction.
Maybe they only have generic responses by accident or something. Maybe they're there as a failsafe. That's what I hope. But like, there are even character-specific things for the Jack doppelganger.
Really?
Yeah, like in that one instant, Janie Springs says she thinks she knows a guy who can reverse his facial surgery if he wants to stop looking like Jack, and he says something about how he's pretty sure his face is wired to explode if he does that.
Does he? I'm guessing he sounds exactly like him too, huh?
Yeah, he has the same voice, but his personality isn't exactly the same.
Is he nicer, I'm guessing?
He's more cowardly, I think would be better.
Really?
Like, he still has that... I'm not sure if he still has the Jack smugness, or if you can hear Jack talking to you as well as you yourself being not quite Jack.
Does he not actually have the staples on his face like Jack does?
Jack doesn't have the staples yet in this game.
Oh.
This is the pre-sequel. He gets the big mark on his face at the end of this one.
The game's trying to be creepy, guys.
What's it doing?
Spoopy.
It's trying to be spooky and alarming. Oh no!
Oh no, there's things chasing you up a rope,
Oh,
Only
no.
like... Oops.
and you failed at climbing?
Probably just because he wanted to go down and murder them all instead
It's
of...
like, oh no, spooky enemies. Let's go kill them.
You know what's actually spooky that Nintendo did with enemies following you? That freaking fuzzy mine in 3D World. It's like, oh, I don't know if spooky's the right word, but oh god, holy shit, it was probably. Oh god, the fuzzies, why? New York.
Just remember that there's like 5 of them, so if you swivel the camera and you see like 5 of them, I'm pretty sure your murder everything solution isn't going to work. But we'll see.
But yeah, they have generic lines for Aurelia, and it's really annoying. She has, like, lines for every occasion, but NPCs don't address her as her.
Okay, they just respawn. I must climb into the light!
Yeah, you're supposed to be spoopied upon.
It doesn't let me leap up faster like you normally would either.
That looks really dumb when you're trying to shake them free.
Oh god, it's so light!
Are we playing...
Found the anti-spoop.
Anti-spoop.
Are we playing that one dungeon in World of Warcraft that had a really bright thing that was painful to look at?
I'm sure that's more than one dungeon. But that, like, purple fading to white is very World of Warcraft corruption area-y.
Okay, so it's basically telling me, now that we have the secondary access to the bottom part, return! Go throw the other switch again. And don't fall off, or you'll have to redo that entire segment.
What type of dungeon is this? Here, I left a set of instructions for you. Check out the closed instruction booklet.
You read the instructions and then Fi comes out.
Especially because there's a cutscene where the stupid statue just sits on the treasure chest. And Link's like, I want that, but...
I guess it's a reminder in case you forgot.
Yeah, so why doesn't Fi tell you? Yo, master.
Because she has to tell you what the sign says after you read the song.
I think what you should do is, you should get the statue off of the treasure chest and then go get it.
There was one point where you read a sign about that face slowly emerging is kind of funny.
You're so happy looking!
What was that one bit? There was a sign about how you need a key to open the door or something. And then Fi's like, we need a key to open this door.
Yeah, that was earlier in the dungeon.
Yeah. I don't remember the specifics, but it was extremely obnoxious.
It was pretty damn obnoxious, because he was essentially telling you the exact same thing that you've already... She was basically telling you that fancy chest has the boss key in it, Master. You know, the one that's the same as all the other times you've gotten the boss key.
Wait, how come this water isn't spoopy?
Because it's coming from the sewer pipes, I don't know. You got the blessed idol! This is a strange boss key.
There have been more than one...
Oh gosh, isn't this the game where you have to play Rubik's Cube to get the key actually in the hole?
Oh no, they're trying to crush me! Whatever will I do? And yeah, this is the one where you had to play it to put in the hole. That was a difficult, spooky moment!
God dang it, Pink, could you at least pretend to be like, oh no, they did something cool and different, nice.
I don't know.
Cutscene apathy grips Link as he waits for the zombies to be crushed by the statue.
They didn't even make a sound. Like, there was no reaction to them getting crushed. Like, they're just kind of looking at it.
I think there's actually space under the statue. The zombies are just kind of stuck there. Right.
Thanks just all like, oh, my door's coming down. Good.
I hit the elevator button.
And I'm imagining Link mashing the elevator button with a blank expression on his face.
As always.
As always.
But mashed it, like really
Master,
fast.
it appears that we have the thing that goes in this keyhole.
And due to it actually having like a style to it, it was super easy to figure out unlike the rest of them.
Yeah, the rest of it was like, this way? Like when it's like a solid gold block that's like 3-dimensional, it's like,
Like 4-dimensional.
Oh boy, it's boss time.
Apparently this boss fight is really cool, awesome, good.
Yes, let's hype it up so Pink is inevitably disappointed by it, and then we
Yay! I can
get
be disappointed too because I don't know what it is.
Come on, whip it! Whip it good!
Okay, I'm gonna guess that to fight this boss, you gotta use the whip at some point.
Nah.
Can I just whip
That
gear
would
him?
be easy.
Yeah, we haven't seen gear him all day. I'm very disappointed.
I think that would be too kinky, and I think that he would like it, so no, we can't.
But come on, I want to whip his fingers.
His fingers, what?
Yeah, when he holds up his fingers to grab your sword. He just
Oh.
holds up
Ciao!
Yank his arm off. Hey!
It's like, hey, what are you doing? That's not a sword!
Think about this freaking rising head with the gigantic neck.
And the fact that it has a big smile on its face. It's like,
I'm sure this is inspired by... Inspired by, like, some Buddha
I think someone
type-
said this was inspired by some sort of folk legend or something.
Probably.
okay, we're dealing with a very... Oh, hi there, him. I was hoping to see you today. You certainly are persistent.
Does he have a laugh?
Does he outsource this boss fight?
I'm terribly busy trying to find the clues that will help me revive the Demon King.
Is that what he said
He
last
looks
time?
busy.
Your incessant buzzing around my head like some irksome gadfly when I'm this busy is...
Gadfly.
Gadfly.
Well, it's making me very disagreeable.
It's making me constipated. Do you know what a sword is like when it gets constipated? It's not pretty.
Let's not talk about it ever.
I'm this busy sitting here with his hand in his hand. I'm so damn
His
busy.
hand in his hand.
His head in his hand.
You said hand.
Okay, here's our boss today. Would our mystery guest please sign in? Ancient automation Coloctus.
Oh man, I'm getting hyped. I remember this boss.
That's kind of neat looking.
Is it automation or is it automaton? Let's find out when we're automaton. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's automaton.
Coloctus.
Coloctus.
Look at this
Oh, this-
thing. Like this looks like it could tear Link apart. Jeez.
This thing, this.
You know what
boss
this looks a
means-
little bit like? This looks like a Dark Souls boss, kinda. Like I wouldn't... Like some parts of the design are reminding me of Dark Souls here. It's probably like the face of it. It's too colorful.
Oh man. I'm having fond memories of this boss.
Let's see if I can do something fancy here. What happens when I shield bash these things?
I don't know, but it's pointing at its head. Can you do an overhand whip? Derp.
I can't get in range of that yet. Because otherwise it just tops me. Yeah, he's not even trying to hit the overhead right now. Currently I can't get close. I had to deal with its razors first. Okay, chopping them does nothing. We've done that experiment.
Did you try to shield bash him? I forget.
I messed up the timing, so I'm gonna give it another shot. That shatters them, but it doesn't. At least it's a very temporary advantage.
And you tried whipping them out of the air? They have like handles on them. Kinda.
Give it another shot. Whoa! I already tried it once. I think I have to whip the hand that he brings down when he's getting them charged.
Maybe you should ask Fly what to do.
Ah! Stupid boomerang axes. Oh, he randomly revealed this weak point?
It says Pink's thing.
He just randomly revealed his weak point, so I guess I'll just wait for whatever the heck he did. I didn't do anything special, he just revealed it.
I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
there's
you're
some way to
supposed to
make it do
stand
it
at
fast.
maybe you're supposed to stand at a particular range. If you're standing at that range, he just dances at you and then throws the thingies. Stand closer to him. Yeah, it looks like you have to make him react to you. Oh, maybe you have to get in close to him after he's thrown the thingies, so he doesn't have them to swing at you, so he has to bring his arm down.
That makes sense. He does return. Yeah, that's how you did. Oh, I only got one hit in that time. Go ahead and throw your boomerangs.
I think this guy's gonna kick your ass. I don't know how far back he gets at. Oh, it looks like you could have torn his arm off though when he brings it down instead of just attacking the weak point. So he can't.
He has a near limitless version of the number of these things. Okay, there's just a certain time. I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out. There's just a certain timing. It's when he starts raising his arms in the up sides. Like, when one's raised straight up and the other's off to the side, that's when you charge in. Because that's when his AI tells him to react in this way. I'll show you, because I'm gonna have to do it again anyways, because rule of 3.
Oh, then he puts his arms back. Okay. I'm sure he changes something up a little bit.
I remember this boss being much more interesting. That's probably because you haven't got to the good part yet. This is what I'm thinking.
Ow! Ow, 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 ow! I got punched. Game, please. Game, please.
Do you have any sort of potions or anything that will save you from your impending doom?
I had 2 fairies. Keep your pants on.
I'm just wondering, because you're getting owned. Use your whip. It's weird to see such a gracefully gilded design being like spookily like wiggling back and forth. Oh man, jeez.
Now it's getting different. It's time for it to have legs.
Alright, it's different time. You're like, okay.
Kazoo! Morning, Kazoo! Morning, Kazoo!
I had legs this whole time!
Not only did he have legs this whole time,
And swords!
swords!
And,
A lot of swords.
and,
Look, do I look like a sword or some crap? Time to cut you.
and some bar jail things.
The game's having a hard time deciding between whip and sword.
This sword looks important, you should look at it.
I'm trying to actually target it.
I think you need to put the whip away, if that's possible. Oh hey, hearts from the destroyed columns. Cool!
Oh god. Now we're getting cool.
Ah yeah, this is...
Give me your arms so I may chop them! Oh my god! Passing! Please! I need you to work with me, there's too much crap on the ground. Oh hey, it's Advanced System Optimizer, just in time for another week's stream! Would you stop doing that? I told you to stop having scheduled scans on Tuesdays. Every freaking time, it scans on Tuesdays. It's like, everything just tries to annoy me midstream.
I was really hoping Pink would just go man mode on this and just like, start wrecking this thing up. I think I immediately got the hang of it. I was like, "Argh!"
Well, whether or not I... Come on, passing! The arms keep blocking me from picking up the swords!
I think you're still supposed to yank the other two off, though.
No, you have to chop them. They don't have anything to yank. Oh, I suppose I could chop the legs. That works. Open up! Open up! Knock, knock!
I don't think Pink has dodged a single one of this guy's attacks.
I've dodged plenty of the attacks, just not that particular one, because for some reason it just doesn't... I've tried all the different dodging buttons, nothing's working. Ow. I think I'm gonna be using one of those fairies. I need to learn to shield bash. Oh, what are you doing now? Oh, you're summoning enemies that can give me help? Sounds like a good time. Wait, these are the zombie ones, aren't they? Okay, they're dying on there. No, there we go, fairy number 1. I was distracted. Sir, you are a weird dude. No, don't target the sword!
Link's death
Giant.
animation looks weird.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
fairies.
That did look weird. It's like, I don't know.
I love how it switched targeting away from the whip that I actually wanted to use and targeted the sword instead. It's like, why is that even a targetable object? I realize it makes it look more important, but...
Can you like whip the sword to pick it up from a distance or something? That would be the only reason it would be targetable.
I tried to get in at his legs, but I can't. Where Wakey, wakey! Stop your midlining sword! Are you dead yet? Or are we gonna have to do this a third time? You wanna go again, do ya? But we only had to do the previous form twice. We're fine. Your legs are gonna be going for a little ride.
What is this thing exactly? It's the plot.
It's like an ancient guardian thing.
And it looks like it's corrupted because it's got like purple goo and an eye inside.
Nice enemies! You wanna try that again? Oh, you do, yeah?
The whole thing is like, there's this pretty pristine, watery, happy place that's all gilded in gold, but then it's got like a rotten underbelly type thing. I thought it was an interesting idea for a dungeon. There's got a dungeon full of undead and corrupted waters and whatnot.
Better than some of the other water dungeons, definitely.
Sir, quit your flailing, or I'm gonna chop your legs right off. Here it comes, Hassan Chop!
This is why I like Skyward Sword, is because of this dungeon and the whole time manbird stuff.
I can't attack the weak point because its arms are in the way! They probably should have gotten rid of the collision boxes on the arms when they were on the ground, just saying. They keep blocking my ability to move. I mean, it's not too much of an issue, but it's annoying. That was pretty cool, though.
Yeah. One of the cooler fights in this game.
I love how there's just no point of the other three arms. Just take off its legs. The arms will follow. It's funny, because the bosses haven't actually required any precision since the first one. The flailing's been sufficient. Oh boy, it's time for another Phi speech.
Yo, that robot was mad messed up. You feel me? I got a heart surrounded by the pieces of my fallen foe.
It's just a robot. You can do anything to robots.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take a drink here, game. I don't want a Skyward Strike. Yeah, come on.
I like how this is like non-malicious blocking. You can't leave this room until you do the thing.
Game, I'm trying to drink! What's that? Come on, let me Skyward Strike. It's hard to Skyward Strike with one hand because the nunchuck keeps on putting me into blocking pose.
I got distracted by corgis, so I didn't get to see the end of the boss fight.
Have you upgraded the sword once yet? Is it
No,
like...
that's what we're doing right now.
Oh.
Fine, why are you on fire?
Because Phi is the first part of fire.
Yo, this looks mad hot, son.
It's your son, Master. I don't know if I want to. You are currently surrounded in flame.
Yo, give me a hug. Give me a hug, Linky Poo. I mean, Master Head. Master Hand. Hey, wanna touch me?
Have improved your sword, making it longer and sharp enough to do twice as much damage. Oh dear.
Jesus, that was just the first upgrade, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot more, so it's gonna make easier sections very stupid. It's okay though, this game seems to appear to love making us backtrack excessively.
You got a sword.
I was extremely displeased by the going through the first dungeoning thing again, by the way. And I'm getting this funny feeling we're gonna do the same thing with the other two. Oh, hey, it's the Triforce Courage. Now if I was gonna explain that it's the Triforce Courage. The Sacred Flame has purified your blade, enhancing and evolving it.
I mean me.
With your sword now enhanced, you are ready to learn a new melody. We should return to the Isle of Songs.
These things totally connect to each other. Because you see, you can use the sword to cut the strings out of the harp and replace them with better ones.
I just want a harp that's not much drilled.
Too bad. You're gonna be strumming on it like that one gif of the guy from Road to whatever. That one.
Oh, hello, dragon! Water dragon lady person.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Your kimono is huge!
Yeah, this NPC kind of disturbed me. Hi, I'm a dragon, kind of.
Her head is too small.
Her head is just weird. She also suffers from fish lips. That's like the one...
Hello, it's me, boy. What's going on with your neck, lady?
That's like the one thing about all the NPC designs in this game is the fish lips issue.
Well, even Link has kind of fish lips, doesn't he?
He does. Like, I commented on how something about him was off the very second I saw him.
Am I Asian enough for you? See ya.
Let's go say hello to Grease real quick.
Oh, did it do the... did it do the thing where he follows you?
Yes. That was the best, that's still the best cutscene in the game.
Maybe we should... Link's face as he notices Bruce is coming is just priceless.
It's like, ah!
Maybe we should call this place Bruce Land! Oh my gosh. How did they get away with giving these moblins elaborate nipple piercings?
And jiggly bellies.
I was just more concerned over the nipple piercings.
And jiggly bellies.
I forgot how just jiggly they were. Man, they do the same. Oh, I was gonna say he does the same thing as in Hyrule Warriors, just flop.
I think I am going to go now.
Agree.
Right.
Goodbye.
Must go see Grease. I mean, he's probably just gonna say the same thing as when I saw him last time, but let's go see Grease.
Have you seen the Muppet yet?
Oh yeah, I killed the Muppet. The first time. Rule 3! He wasn't very intimidating, if only because I had lots of practice.
Oh, I've dealt with this guy before. Well, you only had practice with that form. Now, the next time you see the Muppet, he's probably going to be different because the Hyrule Warrior's stuck in the past, you see, or something.
I'm good at bird catching.
Are you?
Yes.
Or...
Ooh, Gorko! Gorko has something new for me. You again, eh? Oh, you probably wanted to know that I have seen blessed butterflies flying around here lately. Too bad I have no musical talent whatsoever.
I thought you totally got at least one of them.
I did.
Oh, I didn't see.
I caught 2 of them in one swing.
Is it just me, or does this guy have less teeth than a Goron should?
Here you go, Gorko. This is the sacred wall. Wow, I think my heart's stopped. This is it. The discovery of a lifetime. I hope you're good at drawing. If I'm mistaken, this symbol must mark one of the goddess walls left by the hero by the goddess. Last crimson
It's kind of funny how he's like a Goron archaeologist, but he doesn't, you know, I mean, he doesn't have any of the stereotypical gear.
Does it mean anything to you? Well, I suppose I haven't drawn a heart yet, so let's do that.
Heart's the easiest thing to draw, because even if you screw up, it probably will still give it to you.
The tricky part is figuring out what my controller currently considers center. That's a very misshapen heart. Apparently that's good enough, though. Astonishing! So that's what the ancient writing meant by the Crimson Vessel. No, don't take my example as the reality there, Gorko. Trust me, it's not a very good one.
I'm drawing a steak.
From my research, I would like to give you a little something. They gave me a piece of heart. Da, 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 da.
I like how you just... The hearts are just frozen in midair here. Whee.
All the G characters are the best.
Even though I didn't know anything about this, I'm gonna tell you about it anyway. What did he just? Oh, I thought he just freaking vanished. He just swiveled the camera around. He was gone.
Goro's a mysterious one. Hey, Grunos, are you saying anything new after we finished another dungeon? First birds. Hey there, birds.
Let's just have birds, like, on him.
Oh, I hear Goose practicing something. I can hear Goose working out. Crazy. Oh, Goose is building something. Goose, what you working on? Gotta says that crazy monster we saw could break free again at any time, but we're not going down easy. There's nothing I hate more than being caught unprepared, so I'm brewing up a secret weapon to take on Big Ugly. You're so smug when you say it. It's not ready yet, but you can bet it'll go down in history as a Groose original. He's preparing.
He's pretty much exactly Gaston in like body language and facial style.
He is preparing a freaking minecart operated catapult. That's pretty cool.
Look at how badass that gentleman is.
Keep it up, Goose. Keep it up. You're amazing. Look how much he's built in the time we were out there playing harps. He's built this entire minecart system, and a decent minecart, and gotten the catapult slightly rigged up. This guy works fast, man. That was only about 3 hours.
Where did you get all the parts from, Groose? Jeez.
He chopped down some trees in the Fair Woods. It's okay. He just has good handsmanship, and he's very strong, so he was able to carry it around.
Is he like posturing, or what is he doing?
He's testing the switch to make sure it'll hold up to his switch again.
Oh.
There's a bluebird over there. Let's get that one.
I wonder, now that he's built this track, can you get to the other side and get anything from anywhere?
Doesn't look like it.
I want to say there was a collectible at the far end or something.
Well, let's find out. No one builds like the Goose.
I will want a snack pretty soon.
No one shouts like the Goose. No one's pompadour is incredibly emotional as Goose.
What? Oh, please don't ever come up with lyrics to anything.
I know that was completely off key. Not so much off key, but off time.
Well, at least Shag wasn't here. He's the one that's really offended by musical dissonance.
Yep. I cannot come up with things that fit the right syllable amounts. It's just a train track, there's nothing here.
Foxboy brings out, he chopped down trees, mined the metal for the rails instead with his bare hands. Jesus Christ, Goose.
Goose is a determined guy. Goose doesn't take no shit from anybody.
I don't think Link ever gets like a mining pick in any of his games, does he? He just has to do with a shovel.
Shovel and diggy diggy claws.
Oh. There's a bird statue. Is that like a warp point to that exact spot? Because I forget how those work.
Yeah, but that one already existed. He basically built the mine around the top while we was originally the top path.
Meow.
Bird. Bird, bird, bird. Bird. Bird.
I'm back, and what is this?
We finished the dungeon, Radio Jumpy.
What? Why am I a radio? God damn it.
I don't know, but you are. No one hammers nail with his fist like Groose. That day. You think how manly he must be to make that system with only his hands?
Well, he is probably the manliest character in Zelda history.
So Miss Groose?
We had to check on Groose. He's built an entire freaking mobile catapult system outside the temple.
Wow.
With his bare freaking hands. The dude's a mechanic.
I missed my true calling, building ridiculously complicated contraptions.
They shall call him the... What's the way you can twist Rule Goldberg machine into something Groose involved?
Bruce Goldberg. I don't know.
A real Groosberg machine. Oh man!
Shopkeeper makes me nervous.
Because he looked like the Happy Mask guy, and he betrays.
So close.
No, it won't let you breathe unlimitedly. I think that her husband kind of reminds me of Olimar a little bit, for some reason. I just love the bazaar and how it changes tone. I especially love this guy. Does his name start with G? Because he's also one of my favorite NPCs. The baby.
Oh, right, the fortune teller. Oh, gosh.
No, not him. I like the gear shop guy. But the fortune teller is creepy. Look at my eyes, my pure, innocent eyes.
Whose idea was this guy?
Yeah, I'm missing exactly one dusk relic in order to make my shield into best shield.
Okay. Oh, you already made Scrapper?
Yeah,
I love how cheerful he looks. Look at him.
Scrapper was necessary for plot, so...
Yeah. Nod, nod. Nod. Nod, nod.
I don't think there's anything I can get from Beetle right now. I mean, I'll try it.
Oh, change it back, little buddy. I imagine him having a Jamaican accent for some reason.
Come here, Beetle!
Or you can just do that with a beetle, can you?
Yes.
Let's do everything with beetle.
There's really no point to the slingshot. The Beetle does everything better.
Yeah. Just wait until you also get the bow also.
Okay, what can I buy from you today there, Beetle?
Buy something, will ya?
Why is Beetle so handsome in this game?
Oh!
Oh!
So it's a little expensive. The price is 1,200 rupees. I think hard about whether I really need it or not. No thanks. Oh! And I can't afford the other two items, so to avoid getting thrown out, let's have a sleep. I'm gonna go visit Nighttime Beetle.
You can't afford anything in his shop?
Oh, the harp medallion costs 800 and the bug medallion costs 1,200.
You're doing all this to avoid getting thrown out of his shop, which would probably be faster.
Well, I just want to see if he has anything different to say.
Is his goddess cube activated yet? I think there's a goddess cube around here.
Oh, yeah. I am out of my bed and rode the sleep sheep through the fields of night once more. You are out like a log, I dare say. You weigh as much as a log as well, and a rather large one at that. Pedaling around with you on board has quite infuriated me. It's quite alright though, old bug. I'm actually getting rather used to it. You're getting me into cracking shape.
What is going on with this guy?
He's become British.
Fucking what, mate? You talking about me? Go on then.
Wait,
Want some?
is old bug an English expression? Old bug. I don't even know.
Bean, innit?
Old bean.
Bean it, bruv. Is Chomp here?
Yeah.
No.
They buffed Humble Bundle.
They buffed it?
Oh, yeah. Right. I was looking at that today to see what else I got.
That is clearly not the color of fire. Oh, never mind.
That's more games for you to trial, yeah?
It's so hard. You
Got
know how much I
left.
play games.
Wait, what's going on? Did you buy the card game pack and they added another game to it retroactively or something?
I want Chompy to tell
I
me
bought
if
it when
it's
there were
worth
still
getting.
slots that said, and more.
Oh, wow. I never realized just how far away Beetle takes you.
I was tempted to get it because I like card game and I like Chompy and I like playing card games. And then if they were good, we'd be like, "Yo, guys, get one of these. Get the Humble Bundle." We could all play.
Yeah.
But Chompy hasn't given me a accurate evaluation yet.
I don't know, man. Like, Scrolls is probably worth it on its own, because it's pretty good.
Is that the game that
Mojang. Minecraft.
That
man.
that Arcade guy wrote for? Because he was there is a one where he was pissed off that Bethesda or something was trying to change the name of Scrolls.
Oh, yeah.
Is Scrolls such a big deal? It's like, in the game Scrolls, yes, Scrolls feature prominently. Or something. It's like, well, what's the big deal? It's like, fine, we'll replace all instances of scroll with rolled parchment. Because of Elder Scrolls or whatever.
Yeah.
I think we're probably far enough into the game to give to go fletchling a new thing of. Oh, I haven't shown you guys other side quest things I did last week. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna go buy myself a stamina potion, and then I'm going to show you the results of last week's side quest adventures.
Oh, did you get more people to barf up their sunshine crystals or whatever?
Yes, I only need 2 more to get the next prize from Betro.
From totally not a creepy demon child molester, Betro.
Oh, he's fine. Although I still find it hilarious how I went after him with the bug net instead of sword, and he's still recoiled in fear.
The classic 3 colored potions, except they, I think, all do something completely different now.
Yep, just
Yeah.
I think blue is now your air potion.
I like how, like, what I think is weird is that potions are one-time buffs, and to buff them you need bugs, so you could think that upgrading your potions would be incredibly tedious.
Now, you see, there's one unfortunate thing about what I did last week. I am now no longer able to use Gruce's bed.
Oh? You can't use Gruce's bed? Why is that? Did you blow up his room?
No, his friend keeps on using the room instead.
Oh, is it the bug friend?
Well, he's small and has blue hair.
Bruce. Oh, did you cause that guy emotional torture? I know what side quest you did now.
It's okay. I'll show the results.
What?
Let's see.
Wouldn't it be great if you named yourself Gruce? Both 2 rooms would say Gruce.
You can do that with a lot of names, though.
What's the name of the yellow tunic guy again?
Pippin or something. Ah, my love, I will always be by your side.
Creepy.
What is going on here?
So that's the hand from the toilet.
What?
And I gave the hand from the toilet this guy's love letter that he wanted me to give to one of the female students, Colin. And now the hand from the toilet has fallen in love with him and caresses his head gently each and every night.
Excuse me. I'm pretty sure that you're not supposed to do that.
Well, I did it!
So you can't. So now Pippin and the other chick can't get hooked together, I guess, now that this spectral creep ass. Oh my god. Pink should not be in charge of any track choices.
Well, he stole my bird! He had it coming. I didn't forgive him. He stole my bird, so I gave his letter to the toilet hand to use whatever she used it for. Which was apparently to read it.
Well, that's something.
So, if a creepy hand reaches into a toilet and asks you for paper, sometimes they just want something to read.
Don't they say like 3 times, are you absolutely sure you want to give me this important love letter?
And I said, yes!
Okay.
And that's why I can't use Gruce's bed anymore.
You can't use Bruce's bed because there's creep-tastic shit going on. And now Pip will never know his true love or whatever.
It's okay.
Yeah, actually, if you do it the correct way, the guy gets emotionally distressed in the opposite direction. So.
Well, now he gets emotionally distressed and can't sleep. It's even better. See, I think there was another reason I was in here at night. I'm trying to remember. What else was I going to do? Oh, right. There's no other reason for me being here. I just wanted to go fly around in the sky for a while. Oh, right. There. Now I remember. I need to go check on Fetch. Or Fitch, whatever his name is. Fledge.
Got there in the end.
Biggs.
Wedge.
55, 56, 57. Oh, he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, he either gets dumped hard enough to be emotionally scarred or he's haunted. Tough choice, says the chat.
Well, haunted lasts forever, so.
Oh, this is weird rosy cheek. Man, this game has some crazy NPCs.
Take some! I don't mind continuing to give you steroids.
Yeah, this is like... Even I thought this when I was playing this game, like, aren't we just doping up this guy? Like...
How long do I need to train before I start to get stronger? What do you think? How many push-ups do you think I need to get strong? About 1,000. Oh, that many? Really? Okay then, I guess there's really no gain unless there is also pain. So much pain.
I wonder if he actually nobly refuses the potion at any point. Say, drug using is wrong. I should do it myself.
Well, we've given him another one. Let's sleep until the next night and see how he's doing. See if he's able to actually get more of them or not.
Let's dope this fool up.
Everybody's saying my name confusingly.
Big bag.
Maybe they're trying to say that you can feed him more than one drugs a night? I don't know. What is your problem, chat? Jeez.
They've been acknowledged.
Come back to CBC. Okay, he's currently in a state where I cannot feed him more. Let's go check on what's-his-face one more time. How's that hand treating you?
You're gonna be shocked at how strong I am. Very demure gestures.
Hear the sounds of his suffering. The very slight movements of his model. The hand is so happy. Make me the hand the happiest hand.
This is just wrong. I'm gonna go get a snack.
This is what happens when you leave me unsupervised. This is all during the side quest portion of last week's stream. Just running around, giving love letters to toilet hands. And, you know, feeding the small wimp a bunch of steroids to help him get strong.
I wish I could just jump on my bed and fall asleep like that.
Me too. Everybody's jealous of Link. Okay, I think I'll finish off the stream this week by grabbing some of those goddess cube boxes.
Cube.
Cubes! Okay, let's pick up the old map, because there's a whole bunch of them that I can go get, and they're all off in the other direction. Wow, they're like all aligned. That makes things easy. Da-da. Burn! Controls are weird! At least you move respectably fast on the bird, unlike the good old sailboat.
I liked the sailboat.
I like that it had a power sail in the HD version. Another successful landing!
I'm gonna see a splat in a few seconds, ain't I?
Double splat, even. Well, there's 300 rupees. Let's try the bamboo chopping minigame.
How hard can you wiggle?
That's pretty much it. Your current high score is 22. My sword is a little bit longer, so that's hopefully going to do the trick.
Alright, this guy.
25 times! I don't think that was quite enough.
That guy reminds me of Dan.
Nearly everyone in this game has tiny-ass faces.
I totally want to go into the Mii Creator and recreate this guy, because he looks like he'd be able to be it so easily.
Yeah. It's creepy.
His face is something special, but he gave me a monster horn.
I think this guy is married to the shopkeeper that left over a link.
Let's try this again. I think I'm going to try diagonal cuts this time.
You need to do a skyward strike on it. That's the ticket.
What is with this tiny katana he has?
Okay, that didn't work very well. God, his belly jiggles.
You knocked it too far away.
You got yourself a stubby little sword. You didn't mighty well consider that. I did get a longer blade.
My blade grew up.
Okay, one more shot.
Got a lot of rupees.
Well, I did just open up a box that had 300 in them. Okay, let's just chop as fast as we can. It doesn't help when the game's actually detecting my slashes as all being in the same direction. Couldn't try it again because that didn't count. Stop insulting my sword! Stop having so many dialogue boxes before I can try it again. Okay. I think I just had to slow down a little bit to make sure I'm chopping in the same direction both times. That was a little weird looking, but okay. Oh, I got my money back, whatever. Our sword will slowly get longer the more flames we put into it. However, that starts to make sense. Remember, insert fire into swords to make them longer. Oh, wait a minute. We already opened this box? Then why was it glowing as if...
Looking at these skills. Shooting an enemy with a sniper rifle gives you a stack of I never miss. All stacks are lost if when you fire a sniper rifle and miss.
Sniper rifle?
Alright.
Now you speak his language. I was wondering why that goddess cube was already open, and then my dumb memory decided to remind me that I opened it like 5 minutes ago.
Oh. The chat is gladly reminding you what dum you are or something.
Dum-dee-dum-dum-dum-dum. There's an island down here! There's an island down here, there's perspective for you. Whoa! We're coming in for a landing!
Good grief.
That was a landing, alright.
Good grief. The achievements I've gotten for desktop dungeons are more than a year ago.
I'm very good at bird landing!
How are you supposed to kill a level 10 enemy when you're level 1? That's an achievement.
Yeah, it's an actual achievement instead of those silly fake achievements.
Well, it would be a real achievement. It would be a real achievement, but there's probably an incredibly contrived way to do it somehow.
I like that about the achievements in that game.
Yeah.
It's learning how to be more and more contrived gets you more and more achievements.
Yeah. I love when he just dive bombs out of the ground. He's like, plat.
You found a piece of heart.
Oh, is that the island I'm supposed to go to? Like that one way the hell down there? See, this has potential for silliness. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, bird. Steady. Ready. Fire! Ah! Ah!
What is wrong with you? Why are you doing? We're like...
Just wanted to see if there was really any consequence from falling from that high up. The answer is no.
What?
I lost 2 hearts.
Oh,
Wow.
I guess he was falling kind of slow, though.
I like how I very carefully walked off the ledge so I didn't grab those vines, and he just jumped off the ledge.
Use your sailcloth, use your sailcloth. Oh, whatever.
Splat.
Okay, this game does not listen to platforming laws. You have to walk up to the ledge and press A instead of just slowly walking off the ledge. But yeah, that was the thing right there. Okay, what's in the box after all that? You got the treasure medal! If you carry this with you, treasure will appear more often. It's the perfect thing to take along on a treasure hunt. Okay, this time I slowly walked to the edge and he grabbed it. Inconsistent controls. Everybody loves those. Why is this thing so hard down, anyways?
Why is the symbol on the treasure medal a saw and a hammer?
Saw and a hammer, yeah. Cause the things that are dropped are for crafting.
Oh.
I was wondering that too just now, and then the solution came to me like a bullet. For the blue. That looks bombable. That looks bombable. That looks bombable.
Hey, this goddess chest is fairly available too. That's convenient.
I like how the bomb reflected back towards you when you rolled it such a short distance. Hello, Daddy. No.
It looks like you should be able to drop down onto this ledge, but I guess not.
You got a freaking enormous ruby. Rupee.
I was gonna say ruby?
Oh, your wallet can hold a lot.
Yeah, I bought a lot of spare wallets from Beetle. It's his fault. Let's see, yeah, plus 900 rupees. But, yeah, I can hold up to 1,400 right now. So it's pretty good. Okay, back to Skyloft, and then that's gonna do it. I've been doing a good job about spreading out these Goddess Cube openings because
Medium wallet, a rather large wallet.
An average size wallet is rather large.
Oh yeah, what's with Kit? What's with the thing you linked with the wifey musclehead?
I guess that's from Hyperdimension Neptunia 2. I was like, what, is this game written by the same people as Hoonie Pop? Did I hurt your four feelings?
God, it's just, that's a little bit too real for me.
Yeah.
I need to stop because my wrist is getting tired of this nonsense. I think it had something to do with angrily gripping the controller during the harp minigame.
Chat with an online robot. How much do you like dogs? How much do I like dogs? Do you like dogs? Yes, I do. Talking about dogs is a lot of fun, but let's move on. Want to talk about your butt again?
I love how when you land off in Skyloft and it gives you the warning for the sailcloth, you never actually have the option of not using the sailcloth, it just does it automatically. Oh, I suppose I can peek underwater here on Skyloft now that I have the option of going into this underwater place. You know, while I'm here. Link sounds in some form of pain when he's doing his underwater spin. Oh, there's a goddess cube in this building. Okay. You got a silver rupee. You have too much money. After all that, I actually almost have enough to buy the last adventure pouch upgrade. Well, judging from the rate at which we seem to be going with this game, it feels like we'll have another 3 to 4 weeks of this game.
That's a fair estimate. I wonder if you will be correct.
Because I seem to be doing about a pace of 1 dungeon per cast, because there's so much pre-dungeon fluff for each of these things.
You call it... I think it's interesting that the overworlds are like dungeons in their own right.
Yeah, but then there's stuff like treading the first dungeon again, and that's really fluff.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
There's some stuff that's cool, and then there's the backtracking.
Man, the fact that Link is just able to tiptoe up those steep cliff things is just ridiculous.
Oh, not only the backtracking, let's not also forget the freaking fetch quests. Oh, so many fetch quests.
Hank, the only thing I have to say about backtracking is I hope you like Elden Volcano.
I thought it was a cool place.
It had bandicoots.
I think you end up there something like 3 or 4 different reasons. And I don't know how many of them you've already done.
Well, I know we're up to nearly 20 hours on this game and we have 1 flame.
But you have all of the map.
Well, like, there are still side areas that we haven't gone to.
Oh, hey, look, it even says where you should go next without even having to talk to Fi.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that. Travel to the Isle song, so in the next song. There's so much handholding in this game. And yet, they didn't handhold you for the freaking harp minigame. The one thing that could have used the most precise of instructions because it's really bad. Hey, you guys want to go see how to make a proper music-based minigame that isn't incredibly frustrating? Go play Mario Bandstand a few times for the first Mario Party. It's really simple, mind you, but it's an example of how to do it right. Would ever want to replay this? It would have to be a while.
Yeah, I don't even think I'd want to replay it. I feel like Zelda, to me, Zelda games are some of the least replayable.
The 2D ones are pretty replayable, the 3D not so much. It's mostly due to length. The 2D ones tend to be a lot shorter, so they're a much more compressed package.
Yeah, I'd play Link Between Worlds again just because it's such a compact game.
Just like, I'm okay with that. I think the 2D games tend to have a more of a happy length to them. The 3D ones add a lot of fetch quest and fluff that really drags the games on. And your controls are a lot more awkward because 3D. However, you know, it could be worse. Apparently we only have 2 more dungeon items to get though, and that makes me very sad. Especially since one of them's gonna be the hookshot.
Yep.
Wait, and Kit mentioned
Actually,
the bow, so...
I don't think so. The way you get the hook shots in this game is not typical.
Okay, so is it like, it might be an actual, like, B item instead of a dungeon item? I mean, minus button item instead of a B item.
I think oh, you have the gust billows.
It
Man,
turns
it's hard
your
to
net
remember.
into a hook shot. Oh no, it's the beetle shot, of course.
No, it's not that interesting.
Interesting.
I mean, that would make sense, but no, it's not that interesting.
Because I know we have 2 more dungeons to do, so the next treasures we'll probably get is the bow and then some variety of the hookshot. And that point is up in the air.
I think you haven't got to the part of the game that brings in another whole sort of mechanic. So I think there's still a decent chunk of the game to go, to be honest.
Well, we'll see. This is definitely one of the longer 3D Zelda games to date.
It is long and hard. Slurp, slurp.
Well, I haven't really had any difficulty with the thing since the Gearham fight. That was like the one point where I'm just all like, what the? Just feeling sadness. And the harp minigame is artificially difficult. I still love that the success came from not looking at the screen and thus ignoring everything it told you to do. It's just not a good example of how to make video games. But either way, that's gonna be it for this week, because my wrist needs a rest, because it's getting tired of flicking. This has been the most flick-happy of all the Skyward Sword streams to date. Because between all the angry flailing from the harp in general, to flailing against enemies, to whipping things, oh god. Catch you next week, everybody. I might do another stream of some form before then, but we'll see. I've been trying to actually make progress on my videos lately, and thus there's actual freaking Portrait of Ruin that gets posted. It's amazing.
Whoa. Radical.
Radical! Totally radical forest adventures.
Just drop the bomb.
Okay. That's not a
Chomp, 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 chomp.